Hello everyone. Here I will report the assignment 7 and 8, and my name is Mustafina Dilnaz, and let's start. Uh, Here we can see the tests of the 16 model. It is security, stress, and vulnerabilities, network attacks, the quizzes of network attack mitigation, and let's start from first packet tracer from this is configure secure passwords and SSH. At first, what we are doing is a configure basic security on a router. Here we write IP address and others information. The next step is configure basic security on a switch. Here we can see the next packet tracer is secure network devices. At first, what we're doing, document the network. Default gateway for PC and laptop is 192.168.1.1, and default gateway for remote PC is the same. Step 2 is router configuration requirements. Step 3 is switch configuration requirements. Here we can see the quizzes of network security fundamentals. And it is the end of 16 model, and what we can see and talk about and learn from this model. First, it's the security stress and vulnerabilities. Network attacks can have severe consequences, resulting in the loss of valuable information and assets, leading to financial and time losses. Threat actors are intruders who gain access to network by exploiting software vulnerabilities or modify software. Once inside the network, for types of threats can occur information theft, data manipulation, and false identity. Mm. There are three main vulnerabilities. It's technological weakness and configuration issues, and security policy shortcoming. Physical stress can be categorized into four classes: it's hardware-related, environmental, electrical, and maintenance-related. Sorry. Malware, short for malicious software, is intentionally designed to cause harm, steal data, disrupt operating, or engage in unauthorized actions on networks, hosts, or data. Viruses, worms, and Trojan horses are types of malware. Um, Types of malware. Network attacks can be classified into three categories. At first is reconnaissance, access, and denial of service. Physical threats fall into four or access attack encompass password attack. Trust explanation, word redaction, and man in the middle attack. This craft of service attacks involve DOS, denial of service, and DDoS, distributed denial of service attacks. Mitigation network attacks involve securing devices such as routers, switches, services, and hosts. Organizations commonly adopt a defense-in-depth approach, employing a combination of network devices and services. Various security devices and services implemented to safeguard users and assets against TCP/IP threats, including VPN, AC, firewall, IPS, ECE, WSA, and AE server. Infrastructure devices should have backups of configuration files and iOS images for quick restoration in case of failure. To mitigate format attack, downloading security updates, um, dates for all the system ensures critical security patches are promptly applied. When installing a new operating system, default security settings are typically in the queues. For Cisco routers, the Cisco Auto Secure feature assists in securing the system. It's crucial to change default usernames and passwords immediately for most operating systems. Restrict access to authorized individuals and disable unnecessary services should be used to protect network devices, and passphrases are recommended for increased security. Okay, next let's talk about 17 model. It builds a small network, and here we can see the quizzes of devices in a small network application protocols scale to larger networks. It is a packet tracer, interpret, show command output. First, we analyze show command output. In the desktop, we can see the some code of this and the results of this packet tracer. So, here's the quiz of troubleshooting methodologies, and it is a packet tracer troubleshoot connectivity issues. First, we determine connectivity issues from PC 01, 01. Here we determine connectivity from PC 02, from PCA, and PCB. Here the packet tracer is a troubleshooting challenge. And the last quizzes is build a small network. What we can learn from the 17 model. At first, is small networks usually have a single one connection provided by DSL, cable, or Ethernet. They are managed by a local IT technician or a contracted professional. Factors to consider when selecting network devices for a small network include cost, port types, and speeds, expandability, and OS features. When implementing a network, create an IP address in ham and apply it to all devices. Redundancy can achieved through duplicate equipment or duplicate network links. Routers and switchers should prioritize um, real-time traffic um, and utilize quality of service. Network application and application layer services provide network access. Some applications directly communicate with lower protocol layers, and while others require application layer services. Telnet and Secure Shell, its CSH, are commonly remote access solutions. Network administrator must support network services and related protocols such as web, email, FTP, DHCP, and DNS services. Real-time applications like IP telephony and streaming media require network infrastructure support. Scaling a network requires documentation, device inventory, budget, and traffic analytics. Understanding the current traffic flow and types is crucial. The ping common test layers to connectivity. Um, and round trip time statistics. Threshold helps local layer reaches. Network comments provide data for establishing a network baseline. The ping command test layer 3 connectivity and offers extended points. Threshold identifies problems areas in a network. Network comments contribute to the network baseline bar capturing data, host IS commands, retrieve AP addressing information, and display um, device details. Troubleshooting methodologies involve problem identification, theory testing, solution implementation, and documentation. Let's talk about troubleshooting scenarios. Duplex mismatches occur when one device operates in full duplex and the other in half duplex. Incorrect IP assignment leads to conflict and routing problems. Issues with the default gateway prevents communication with remote network DNS failure result in the inability to translate domain names into IP addresses. Okay, it is the end of my report. Thank you for your attention.